I thought the Nobel Committee was made up of geniuses. I consider myself a genius. I knew where to find it. And the other thing was, in order to get it was a $150,000 check for winning the prize. But to get it, you had to make a speech that was 21 minutes long. Now, Bob didn't show up for the ceremony itself. He sent Patti Smith, because he didn't have to be there. But he needed to make that speech, even if he taped it and sent it in. So he taped it and sent it in. In the first couple minutes, he thanked the Nobel Committee. And then he said that his favorite writers had inspired him to be a songwriter. And one was Herman Melville, who had written Moby Dick. And then for about 2.5, 3 minutes, he recited from Moby Dick. And then he named his second favorite writer and said, recited from that book. And his third favorite writer the same. And at 21 minutes, he said, thank you. And he got his $150,000 check. And that truly makes him, in my opinion, a genius. Early one morning, the sun was shining. I was laying in bed, wondering if she'd changed it all, if the hair was still red. The folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. Never did like Mama's homemade bread, Papa's banquet wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain filling up my shoes. Headed out to the East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues. Getting through, tangled up in blue. First met, soon to be divorced. I helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. And I drove that car as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, but agreed it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. I heard her say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue, tangled up in blue. I got a job in the Great North Woods, working as a cook for a spell. But I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. Then I drifted down to New Orleans, where I was lucky enough to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. And all the while I was alone, the past was close behind. I seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, till I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place when I stopped in for a beer. I just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. Later on, when the crowd thinned out, I was just about to do the same. She was standing there at the back of my chair, said to me, do I know your name? I muttered something underneath my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoe, tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove and offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said, you look like the silent type. Then she opened up a book of poems, handed it to me, written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. Every one of them words rang true and glowed like burning coals, coming off every page like it was written in my soul from me to you, tangled up in blue. With them on Montague Street in the basement town, the stairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then he started into dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. He had to sell everything he owned and froze up inside. And all the while I was alone, I became withdrawn. The only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew, tangled up in blue. Now I'm going back again. and I got to get to her somehow. See, all them people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. Don't know it all got started, I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road, heading for another joint. We always did feel the same, we just saw it from a different point of view. Tangled up in blue.